Today I'm going to show you a quick and simple way of synchronizing cold email replies, positive replies to the CRM. I will be showing this as the example of automating instantly in HubSpot via make.com. So like in short, the idea of this is like some companies think that they need to store all their prospects in the CRM, but like in my perspective, you need to store only positive replies or replies that are worth your sales team some work, right? So, for example, it doesn't have to be really positive reply like, hey, yeah, yes, I'm interested, but also it might be some reply that is semi-positive, like people asking questions and so on. So, and in reality, you should reply quickly. You should reply as soon as possible, in 5 minutes, right? So this kind of automation and synchronization should be created for each company that's doing cold email. So once you have a positive reply, your sales should be responding immediately, ideally. So, and also it's quite complex and takes a lot of time to manually synchronize the data from cold email, data of the prospect, data about the company, and a lot of things. Actually, when we do a prospect list, we have a lot of data, and this data should be added also to the CRM. Yeah, so that's why we need such automation here. So basically, technically, we need three things. We need a sending tool, which is sending a webhook once we have a positive reply. We will be showing, I will be showing instantly, but you can use any other tool, like the principle is the same. Second thing, we need some tool that captures this webhook. I will show you how we do this in make.com. You can also do this also via Clay. And third thing, you need to create a new entity in your CRM. Like in our agency, we create a new contact with a certain lead status, with certain properties, and yeah. So just before you set up this automation internally, you need to think about like what kind of properties do you need in your HubSpot, like where these replies will be landing in your sales funnel. And once you determine this, you're quite ready to set this up. So first thing, we need to set up a handler for the webhook, and we will do this via make. I'm showing the scenario that is already done, but it's not a problem. Like you can we can create a new scenario. Okay, let's do this. So we create a scenario from scratch. Yeah, and we need to set up this application here, like select custom webhook. And once you create a webhook, I don't know, we can call it. And then you'll have the URL. Like the same with Clay, when you create a webhook, you'll receive a URL and webhook will be sent to this URL. Okay, so we copy address and save. So next step, we go to sending tool. In our case, it's instantly. And we go to settings, integrations, webhooks, and we need to create a new webhook. All right, so let's do this. Here we copy this webhook from make. Event type, we need to select lead is marked as interested, and campaigns. Like you need to select either specific campaign or you can set all campaigns. And we add webhook. So also most importantly is that you can edit this name. No, I shouldn't be doing this. Yeah. And then, yeah, so it's done. So now we need to determine the structure of this webhook. That's why we need to mark any lead of income leads as interested. All right, so let's it's already interested. We just reassign this, right? So we'll change this to lead, and then we change this to interested. All right, let's go back. Okay, so we need to start handling. Okay. Now we need to reassign this. Yeah, so we see that it's the structure is successfully determined. Then we save this. All right, so and then we need to connect our HubSpot or our CRM. And then we need to select property. Like in our case, it will be create or update a contact. So here's the connection, and we need to set up a connection here. So I already have the connection, but if you don't have, you need to connect this your HubSpot or any other CRM with the make. It's quite easy. So view method all fields just to see what we need, and then we synchronize the data from webhook to the HubSpot. Right, so and why I told about like you need to determine everything before you start doing this automation, just because you need to understand like what kind of properties you will set here. Right, so company name, okay, so it should be company name. So you need to be clear about the structure of data that you have in your outbound campaigns and structure of the data you have in your CRM. Contact owner, yeah, you can also pick this. Email campaign name, so yeah, we are adding also name of the campaign. Just understand which campaign converts best. Okay, first name. Where's the first name? First name. Job title. Last name. What's also important, it's lead source, and we are setting this as cold outreach. So these lead sources are just pulled from our CRM, from HubSpot, via our connection here, and lead status also. Okay, so we can see this as new. Lifecycle stage could be also lead, or even marketing qualified lead, and so on, like a lot of things, right? And you save this. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so then I need to probably pick the data to synchronization, right? Okay, so let's try to add some test data here. Okay, so okay, yeah, so let's it's wrong person, but let's do this for the test. Okay, so we would select this as interested. And then let's check the make. Okay, so it worked. Then it worked. So we need to check the HubSpot if this new account is created. Just a second, let me pause the video. Yeah, so now we can see that this contact is created just now. It's Synvin Jarvis, head of marketing at Lantum, and head of marketing. It's called Outreach. Its campaign name is Lifecycle Stage, and it's new. And yeah, so Synvin Jarvis, and yeah, Synvin Jarvis. Yeah, so this is how it works. Also, one more thing I need to mention this here in terms of replies. Okay, so you're probably thinking that, okay, so I'm using cold email infrastructure, so I use a lot of backup mailboxes. And once I have a reply, the reply, like this lead appears in my CRM, and I will continue the conversation from my primary mailbox. And lead will not just have the entire thread, because backup mailboxes, I can't connect all backup mailboxes to the CRM because mailboxes are changing. It's a backup infrastructure. You don't have to connect it to the CRM. So one more thing, we have to do this here. So for every email accounts, if we use instantly, we can set it here. It's okay, so reply to, we don't have it here. Let's check another mailbox. Yeah. So for each mailbox, you need to set reply to address. And this reply to address is equals my primary mailbox. So once someone replies to my cold email, the reply appears here. And this primary mailbox is also connected to the CRM. So I can easily continue a conversation via HubSpot. So I can even reply from HubSpot, not even from instantly. And lead will have all thread, and so he or she will understand that this is coming from this conversation, not just from some random person. All right, so yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Like as I said, you can connect any type of cold email tools, not just necessarily instantly. I'm sure like Smartly and Woodpecker and any other tools also have this webhooks. Then in terms of make, you can also use Clay. It's the same principle. You'll just create a table with webhook, and then you get the data, and then you transfer this data to the HubSpot or any other CRM. You can do this via native integration on Clay, or you can use API connection. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. I hope it was useful. Thank you. Cheers.